Hi, welcome to Booyah Books. Today we're gonna use our imagination. We're gonna get on the imagination train and we're gonna ride. So I've got some cards. I'm gonna pick a couple of cards and we're gonna find out what our characters are today and see what the story is about. Let's see. First card. It's an alligator, baby alligator. See it? A for alligator. Awesome. Let's pick another card. All right. Wow. Well, alligators are the thing today. So, big A for big alligator. Okay? And one more card. And it's a bear. B for bear. There we go. So, what is our story going to be about today? Let us see. Well, this little baby alligator was born, and the mama said, I don't know, I think we're going to name you Deep Owl. He said, Deep Owl. I said, yes, but I'm scared of the water. He said, that's okay. One day, you'll live up to your name. I just know it. I can tell. So Deep Owl, he swam every day. He went in the water, and each day he got a little braver. He put his feet in. He'd lay on the edge of it. And he watched all the other alligators swimming, and he thought, why can I not get comfortable with the water? I'm just so scared. I don't know what's at the bottom. I don't know what's there where I can't see. And he said, So his mom, Allie, she encouraged him. She said, you don't have to swim over there where it's dark and deep and you can't see. Just take it little steps and go in the front and say, right at the edge of the river and swim. So he did. So he got in the river and he swam just a little bit. And he made sure he could touch bottom. And he went back and forth and back and forth. He thought, oh, I am a good swimmer. This is wonderful. So then one day, he's swimming along and he's swimming in the shallow end and he's getting stronger and bigger. Well, this big bear comes to the river and he is out there to get some fish. And he sees the bear stand there and he'll stick his head under the water and grab his hands and out he pulls a fish. And he thinks, wow, it's amazing. And then one day, he sees the bear out there and he grabs at a fish and he slips. And he goes under the water and he thinks, oh no, can the bear swim? They're not water animals. And the bear pops back up and rolls over onto his back and chuckles, laughs. And he's soaking wet. And he floats on his back down the river a little ways and then he gets to the edge and he pops out and goes on his way. Well, the next day the bear comes and he does the same thing. He ends up falling in the water again, going after the fish, and he bobs back up on his back and he laughs. And Deep Owl thinks, wow, this bear's not scared of the water at all, and he can't even really swim. He's not even a water animal. He thinks, maybe I should go see what's over there someday. So this is encouraging. So Deep Owl says, you know what? I think I'll move out a little further, right? And he's much bigger at this time. He's bigger than his mom. So he just says, I'm going to go to the little bit deeper area where I can almost barely touch the bottom. You know that part where your feet are on the bottom? Your tippy toes and your head's just at the edge of the water above it? So he does, and he swims back and forth, and he thinks, I can see the bottom here, I'm okay. And he gets stronger and bigger. Well, every day, the bear comes, and the bear falls in some days and doesn't fall in some days. And Deep Owl really learns from the bear, and he watches. He's like, the bear is so fearless. And he thinks, well, if it were really scary under there, the bear's seen it. Maybe I should go explore it one day. He tries to get himself to do it, but he thinks, it's dark, I can't see, and all these what ifs start going in his mind. So one day, the bear comes out, and the bear reaches in the water to go for the fish, and he slips. And the next thing you know, down he goes, and he hits his head on the way down. And Deep Owl says, oh no. Well, the bear goes under. And Deep Owl sits and he waits, and he's laying on the shore. And he's watching. The bear doesn't come up, and he thinks, oh no, I've got to do something. So he runs into the water, and he swims through his shallow end, and he swims through his almost, can touch end. And then down into the deep, colder water he goes. And he can see the bear long off in the distance. And he swims without thinking he swims. And the bear's down there, and he's caught. And he can't get out. And so Deep Owl goes down and he nudges logs and he pulls things and he pushes the bear and he does everything he can. And the next thing you know, he frees the bear. And the bear bobs back up to the surface. and pops out of the water just like a hot air balloon, right? And rolls over in his stomach. And Deep Al sits for a moment and he looks up and he sees the back of the bear floating on the top, and he sees the sunlight coming in and he can see how deep it is, and he looks around him and he thinks, oh my goodness, I'm on the deep end. I'm in the deepest part of the river where the fish are really plentiful, and I'm on the bottom and there's nothing scary here. Oh wow, wow. This is my new favorite place, and it's so nice and cool down here. I like it. Oh, this is awesome. And he realized he had become Deep Al. And he comes back up to the surface, and the bear's like, oh, you saved my life. We'll be best friends forever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so from that day on, he would go down into the deep end and fish with the bear and bring him fish, and the bear would fall in and he'd pop him back up. And they'd ride down the river together, and they were best friends. So always know that if you take little baby steps and really face what scares you the most, it won't be scary anymore, because you just don't know until you get there. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us on Booyah Books, and I look forward to seeing you next time. See ya!